this time, I'd like to call the regular meeting to order. Time now is 7:01. Requirements of the Sunshine Law have been met. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Can I ask everybody to join me in a brief moment of silence? Thank you. Roll call.
Committeeman De Silva.
Present.
Committeeman Eckert.
Present.
Committeeman Henley.
Present.
Committeewoman Hines. Present. Mayor Wisniewski.
Here. Approval of tonight's agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Roll call.
De Silva.
Yes.
Eckert.
Yes.
Henley.
Yes.
Hines. Yes. Wisniewski.
Yes. Approval of the regular meeting minutes of July 9th, 2019, the closed session meeting minutes of July 9th, 2019.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
De Silva.
Yes.
Eckert.
Stay.
Henley.
Yes.
Hines. Yes. Wisniewski.
Yes. At this time, I'll open the floor to the public for comment on agenda items. There being no comment, close the floor to the public. The monthly reports are posted on the bulletin board outside. The police, the West Hampton Township Emergency Services, the Public Works report are out there. There is no old business, new business. We have the annual report from West Hampton Memorial American Legion Post 509, and also the Burlington County Bridge Commission, their Economic Development Roundtable meeting summary. Resolutions. Resolution 82-19, payment of vouchers. This resolution approves the payment of bills through August 20th, 2019.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
De Silva.
Yes.
Eckert.
Yes.
Henley.
Yes.
Hines. Yes. Wisniewski.
Yes. Resolution 83-19, the 2020 NJDOT Municipal Aid Program Project. This resolution authorizes the submittal and execution of a grant contract between West Hampton Township and the NJDOT.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
De Silva.
Yes.
Eckert.
Yes.
Henley.
Yes.
Hines. Yes. Wisniewski.
Yes. Resolution 84-19, Defense Logistics Agency Law Enforcement Support Office 1033 program. This resolution authorizes the West Hampton Police Department to participate in order to acquire excess Department of Defense equipment.
So moved.
Second.
Seconded by Committeeman De Silva. Any discussion? Roll call.
De Silva.
Yes.
Eckert.
Yes.
Henley.
Yes.
Hines. Yes. Wisniewski.
Yes. Resolution 85-19, appoint deputy fire official. This resolution reappoints Vincent Knott to a second 3-year term as deputy fire official, effective August 21st, 2019 to 2020 of 20, I'm sorry. It expires August 20th of 2022.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
De Silva.
Yes.
Eckert.
Yes.
Henley.
Yes.
Hines. Yes. Wisniewski.
Yes. Resolution 86-19, appoint municipal clerk. This resolution reappoints Marion Clark to a second three-year term as municipal clerk effective September 1st, 2019 to August 31st of 2022.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
De Silva,
Yes.
Eckert,
Yes.
Henley,
Yes.
Hines.
Yes.
Wisniewski.
Yes.
I just wanted to thank everybody for the reappointment. Happy to serve another term. I enjoy living and working in West Central.
Please keep up the good work.
Thanks.
Good job, Mary.
Awesome.
The following three will be voted in one motion. Resolution 87-19, Chapter 159, Bulletproof Vest Partnership Grant for $1,205.30. Resolution 88-19, Chapter 159, Bulletproof Vest Grant in the amount of $602.65. And Resolution 89-19, Chapter 159, Drunk Driving Enforcement Fund, in the amount of $9,610.15.
So moved.
Second.
Seconded by Committeeman De Silva. Any discussion? Roll call.
De Silva,
Yes.
Eckert,
Yes.
Henley.
Yes.
Hines.
Yes.
Wisniewski.
Yes. Resolution 90-19, authorized purchase of vehicles. This resolution authorizes the purchase of two 2020 Chevrolet Tahoes for the West Hampton Police Department.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
De Silva,
Yes.
Eckert,
Yes.
Henley,
Yes.
Hines.
Yes.
Wisniewski.
Yes. Resolution 91-19, authorized shared service agreement. This resolution authorizes an agreement between Mount Holly and West Hampton Townships for Mount Holly to utilize our courtroom due to reconstruction of their municipal courtroom.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
De Silva,
Yes.
Eckert,
Yes.
Henley.
Yes.
Hines.
Yes.
Wisniewski.
Yes. Resolution 92-19, purchase of fire truck. This resolution authorizes the purchase of a 2020 pumper truck in the amount of $738,009 through the HGAC cooperative agreement.
So moved.
Second.
Seconded by Committeeman Eckert. Any discussion? Roll call.
De Silva,
Yes.
Eckert,
Yes.
Henley.
Yes.
Hines.
Yes.
Wisniewski.
Yes. Resolution 93-19, refund taxes, Block 1203, Lot 24. This resolution refunds taxes in the amount of $10,000, $10,532.41 due to an overpayment.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
De Silva,
Yes.
Eckert,
Yes.
Henley.
Yes.
Hines.
Yes.
Wisniewski.
Yes. Ordinances. Ordinance 5-2019, salary ordinance for police officers. This is the second reading, which will be open up to the public. This ordinance sets the salaries, wages, and compensation of certain police officers for the year 2019.
So moved.
Dave, excuse me,
Oh.
Dave, do we need the motion and the second before we open to the public?
That's correct.
Okay.
So moved.
Second.
All right, well, at this time, I'll open the floor to the public for comment on the salary ordinance. There being no comment, I will close the floor to the public. Any discussion amongst board members? Roll call.
De Silva,
Yes.
Eckert,
Yes.
Henley.
Yes.
Hines.
Yes.
Wisniewski.
Yes. Resolution 6-2019, ordinance adopting the amended redevelopment plan for Block 902, Lots 1, 2, and 3. This is the second reading, will be open to the public. This ordinance adopts the amended redevelopment plan as recommended by the Land Development Board in accordance with the redevelopment law. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
At this time, I'll open the floor to the public for comment on the redevelopment, accepting the redevelopment plan. There being no comment from the public, closed. Any discussion amongst committee members? Roll call?
De Silva,
Yes.
Eckert,
Yes.
Henley,
Yes.
Hines,
Yes.
Wisniewski.
Yes. Correspondence. We have a letter from the Affordable Homes Group in reference to deed-restricted affordable housing units. Also, the New Jersey League of Municipalities, their annual conference this year from November 19th to the 21st, and the Burlington County Route 541 Traffic Study Public Open House, which is scheduled for 9/23, September 23rd of 2019. Committee liaison reports. Do we have anything to report from?
I got a report. So, just about the recreation department, the camps have been very successful, even more successful than last year, from basketball camp to even, what we're investing in what they're investing in with the pool. Everything has been going extremely well as far as what the recreation department has been a part of. They are this year going to try to have the fall festival a little early. The thinking around that is, our fall festival sometimes gets confused with the Halloween festival, and they want to attract some of the people who go to other Halloween festivals to come to our fall festival. So they're looking at a date maybe around October 11th. It can change, but more than likely, that's what they're looking at as far as to, again, create more of a fall festival. So just a little bit of a heads up from the recreation department.
I have a couple on behalf of my departments. First and foremost, Emergency Services will be hosting a Splish Splash Water Bash on Saturday, August 31st from 1:30 to 3 at the firehouse. With the schools, we have a new WMS principal. Her name is Yashanta Holloway Tulay, and she has been hosting meet and greet. So if you haven't been over to meet her and you have students in the middle school, or you have students that are on the horizon for the middle school, certainly her office is open, and she's been very receptive to engaging with parents. Finally, with regard to Timbuktu, we are full steam ahead planning Timbuktu Day, which is September 21st at 11. And it's a great family event. Children are encouraged to attend, and our middle school students may earn some extra credit if they come over and learn about the history that's right in their own backyard. I think all of us, when we Facebook, what comes up Timbuktu, doesn't come up West Hampton, so maybe we can go over and learn why that is that way. That's all I have in my departments.
The only thing, well, two things. One, I wanted to thank our court staff is doing a really good job. Mount Holly was flooded pretty bad. Their court system kind of was stopped immediately. They were brought in here. They handled their stuff. The court staff has been very helpful. Seems to be going nice and smooth. From the court aspect, that is fine. And other than that, everything is smooth sailing in the police department. Dates to remember. We have Committeeman Hines just said Splish Splash Water Bath on the 31st. Timbuktu Day will be September 21st. The Route 541 Traffic Study Public Open House will be here on September 23rd, which will be from 4 to 7 p.m. Rancocas Valley Regional High School is having their special election on September 24th. I encourage everybody to go out and vote. And the New Jersey League of Municipalities Annual Conference is in Atlantic City this year in late November, which is the 19th through the 21st. At this time, I'll open the floor to the public for open comment.
Marion, I just want to thank you for being willing to take another 3 years. It's been a rough year for her, I'm sure you all know, they don't know, but it's been a year since we lost our other administrator, and then we had someone trying to do 2 jobs, and I'm sure you've held together, and then helping Jim get oriented. Marion's the kind of person, when you come into this township, you feel like you have a friend. She is always willing to find information and send me things, and when I say, gee, thanks, she says, that's my job. But she doesn't have to be so friendly, and she never gets irritated, and she's always professional. You just don't find too many people like Marion. So I want to thank you for reappointing her, and especially thank you for being willing to do this for 3 more years.
Thank you, Nancy.
Very nice.
Thank you for your comment. Anyone else?
Well, there's Mark, I'm in Bluefield. Congratulations as well for the 3 years. And also, as far as I was thinking about Spring Meadows, the congestion, how it is right now, and there's the 2 developments, maybe a 3rd development, all in that cluster right by corner of Bolingbroke. So I think that might bring some more congestion. And you also have the 2 Wawas that are half a mile away from each other. Which,
Condensed.
a lot of congestion. I mean, I heard it was 20 minutes to get out of Spring Meadows. If you're there for a long time, it feels like you're going to try to go on the Center Bridge. That same deal. So just something to think about, possible traffic light. I know it's a lot of money for engineering studies, and it's a process, but down the road, it might become a bigger issue.
Thank you, Carl.
James Pastor, 49 Greenwich. The traffic study for 541, maybe it's a dumb question, but the scope of that, is that going to extend into anywhere else besides 541? Is that the traffic study you mentioned in the past that you'd like to get done due to the hospital coming in?
Well, what I'll do is I'll address that in my comment section, if that's all right.
Okay, yeah, and so, also, again, on Greenwich Drive and Howard, I know I've brought it up before about the traffic situation there. With the school year getting ready to start, we're gonna start seeing the buses again, and I understand we need buses in the neighborhood, but there's a large, 2 to 3 dozen buses from one company. It seems unrealistic to me, and I've questioned it before, and I actually called in the spring. One company in particular, and they basically said, and I don't blame them, they basically said there's nothing they can do about it, and there's nothing they're going to do about it, unless the township had an issue with it, and that was their responsibility to enforce it. And I also mentioned, there's excessive speeding, and the guy kind of stopped me again and said, again, township, if I get people getting tickets, then I address it, otherwise I won't. So I guess my question is, is there something we can do that the residents can do to kind of to assist in you guys policing excessive amounts of large vehicles like that going through there? And I get it. I-REC 541, it's a problem. It's going to be congested, but that doesn't mean that people can just keep abusing Howard. 15 years, it's getting worse. I've been driving up, getting up to Wood Lane Road in the morning between the 6, 7, 8 o'clock hour. I've been doing it for almost 20 years. You're 10, 15 deep sometimes. 15 years ago, it wasn't like that. So it's getting worse. And I just feel like again, we saw a little bit of change out there, the digital sign, but I just feel there's just not enough happening to deter people, you know what I mean? Even if it's a sign. I spoke to Mr. Brady, right? I spoke to him, and we both kind of agreed that signs aren't necessarily going to stop people, but the digital one kind of did. That final turn when people are about to kind of veer off into the field to the left, they're not coming around there like that. The second that sign was gone, you can hear them again. You don't have to even see them, you can hear them coming. So that sign worked. At least the digital one did. So it'd be nice if we could see that again. I don't know, that doesn't seem like it's too much heavy lifting financially to put a digital sign up there, but it helps. And the last thing I'd like to say about that is you mentioned that was going to be used to draw metrics to see do you think that we're going to see anybody out there actually, gunning people or anything, or we're not there yet?
Well, I'm going to put the chief on the spot here. I have it. He has sent it to me. I'm trying to pull it up, and I have the report. For some reason at the bottom, I can't open it up, but to just, touch on that, it was set up where we were gathering a bunch of data, and that was something that we were addressing.
So this does gather data, there's different options that we have, there's ghost option where you might see through development, it's not working. We know that, but it actually is working, it's getting the speed clocking it, but it's not letting them know that it's working.
Is there a reason why it's a temporary thing? It's like I said,
Yeah, it's just easier for us to move around town, so we have a rotation schedule that we put it on. So right now, we just, with Public Works and ourselves, we just got the one right now, and just rotating for town, just moving its way around again. I don't have a report in front of me, like the mayor may have right now. It does give the amount of cars within certain time frames, the hours, and the high speed. So we can,
that area specifically, I mentioned in the report, you don't have to actually, you pretty much sit there anytime Monday through Friday, you're going to get a high volume of speeders. You know what I mean? So I don't even know if you need metrics for that area, but again, the sign works, so there's no option to get more of them.
Mr. Mayor, all speakers should address the
Yeah,
committee members.
that's fine. Again, that too, I'll address in my public comment if it's all right.
Congratulations. Hi, Dominic Sanchin at 850, pretty much, across the street. There were two signs, actually, I just want to address, not the real big one or anything, but there was a little one that was on the streetlights. And it's literally, you could just see people slowing down, physically, it even got me. The only thing that I wanted to bring up is that corner, when you turn Hollywood. I feel like the more shrubbery we take down and make it more open, the quicker people are whipping around. To the extent that now sometimes I don't even park in my driveway, I actually park directly in front of my driveway, so the cars will slow down. I'm not so concerned about myself, but there are a lot more little kids, especially with the pool being open right now. You see a lot of little kids running around. By trade, I'm a personal injury attorney. So, risk is something I deal with. And I think that right now, at least while the pool is open, that area, during the time when you're seeing kids going home or going to the pool, and it's just waiting. It's like, when is this going to happen? And I'm not saying it's going to be a car that is intentionally meant to hit the kid. But these are 10, 11, 12-year-old kids on bicycles. We can all remember what we did on bicycles at 10, 11, 12 years old. So, I don't know what the solution is, and I'm not saying it's a sign, but there has to be something at least to let people know, and we've tried to, and I've probably violated some rule or standard with the drive like your kids live here sign, but it's just, there's more kids than there's ever been there. Now, I've only lived in my house for a while, but I did live in 40 Greenwich years ago, so I've seen it. Even if it's just during the busy hours with the kids. It doesn't need to be at 9 o'clock when they're speeding around the corner trying to get home, or delivery drivers walking around. But just a part of the time when there are the kids outside. That's all I have to say. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your comment. Is there any other comment from the public? At this time, we'll close it to the floor. Comments from the committee?
I just want to thank everybody for coming out. I just especially want to thank our police department, our fire department, the police department for National Night Out. That was a big success. You guys did an awesome job with that. Can't wait for next year for another one. Just everybody, come out to the Timbuktu. That's a really good informational thing that they do there. If you don't know that much about Timbuktu, you can learn a lot about it from going there. And that's all I have to say.
I mean, just, thanking everyone for coming out. We have a larger crowd, and we talked about, getting more people to come out, more people to, experience, some of the things that we try to get done. And, I also appreciate the input from everyone because, we're up here to represent the residents, and without knowing what the residents think or knowing what the residents, have issues with, it's pretty hard to do this job effectively. What I will say, I think, Carl, you said something earlier about Spring Meadows and about the traffic or things that you've heard. I'm sure that before a lot of those things go into play as far as the other development in a while they'll continue to do a traffic study to try to help out with that area. I think it's hot and cold because I live in Spring Meadows. There's times when it is a little busy and there's times when there's no one around at all. But, those are things that if it's an issue to you, if it's an issue to some of the people who've reached out to you, then it's an issue to us. So hopefully we'll find out something pretty soon.
Just a few comments. I would like to say congratulations to our American Legion Post 509. They provided their annual report. They're one of the most active posts in Burlington County with their community service and outreach. So I know that I'm very proud, and we're all proud of them up here. Marion has been amazing. She certainly doesn't just work her hours. You can text her at 6 o'clock in the morning. You can text her on her vacation. You can text her, as I often do, and she will get back to you. And I'm very happy that she is willing to put up with us for another couple years. And finally, in response to the traffic concerns. So my son is 11, and this is the first summer that I let him ride his bike to the pool. So I share, through Torrance Field, I share those concerns wholeheartedly. I have been at the intersection, Mr. Pastor, I've seen your son who, it just takes a second to get off your wife's arm because he's a little guy. And it is dangerous up there. So I know we just got the information, we had the sign, and we need to move forward. And finally, I just want to say that, we really do have a wonderful town. As I said, my son is learning to ride a bike. My husband joined him. They fell on Greenwich. My husband broke his arm on Sunday. And the amount of residents that pulled over just because they saw two people down and made sure that they were okay. So I was very proud when, not everyone drove right past, but people did stop. So I think we are a great place to live.
Thank you. I'd also like to thank the residents. This is a larger crowd than normal. Thank you guys for taking the time to come out and join us. Department heads, keep up the good work. Congratulations to our 2 appointments, Marion. Keep up the good work, and thank you for all that you do and make our jobs up here a lot easier. And also Mr. Knott, who was not in attendance today. Thank you, Chief, for I know you didn't oversee it a lot, but the National Night Out was a lot of fun. I thought it was the best one that we've had yet. And, I am looking forward to it next year because it was a good time. As far as the traffic that we discussed on, that was brought up on Springside Road, it is a county road, so as far as anything that we do would have to pretty much go through the county first. Maybe if it was inside the development, but I do know that when things are going to be popped up, that these developers usually will run a traffic study, or the Land Development Board could request a traffic study just to make sure that they're not overwhelming the area. So I do know that will be looked at. The Burlington County 541 project, that is, again, it's another county thing that they're looking at on the major roadways. I believe it's going to be the 541 corridor from 130 all the way down to the bypass, so it will not leak into the township. But I do know that since it was brought up and brought to our attention, there's a few problem areas that we would like to deter speeders. My report that I have doesn't have the roads, the locations, but I do have it. I was able to open it up. That was a pretty comprehensive report. How many vehicles, how many, in 30-minute increments, how many vehicles, how many violators, the average, the peak speed, and the average speed of the and the average speed of the driver. So we started off with a free one from a company that we set up around. I do believe that we would like to purchase more in the future and put them up in our problem spots. Initially, we just didn't go out and buy 10 of them. So it is definitely a concern of ours. I mean, I also have 2 kids. My daughter goes from my house to the park over in Tarnsfield, right off of Greenwich. And I do understand what you're saying, and I think that it is all, a priority for us. So we do feel that we're progressing in that direction. We don't want to have a speed sign on every street, but we do want it where there's a lot of children and where there's people that are always offending, breaking the law there. So on that note, I will entertain a motion to adjourn. Sorry.
Go.
We have some discussions. I will need what we plan to do is go into closed session. We have some negotiations that we need to get into. We did not have time to do it during the workshop. It might be a little lengthy, could take up to an hour. There will be no action that will be taken afterwards. So we will be going into closed session before we adjourn. So I will entertain a motion to go into closed session.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed or abstained? The ayes have it. So at this time, we'll go into closed session. Anyone that's interested in coming back, we will just open to the public and adjourn. And like I said, there will be no action.